What's up, guys? DJ Maniac Mike here for you, and I've got another product review for you real quick. This is going to be the Razan Abu Mahir washable hose, and it is found at nazarhookah.com. It's a Razan product, so it is exclusively nazarhookah.com. I'm not going to be able to find it anywhere else. Again, it is a washable, and this is the black and gold model. So it's a lot like a lot of other washables out there. There are a few bit of differences though, and that's what I'm going to be talking to you about tonight. It's got a very nice long in there for you to hold on to, as with most of the washables. The hose valve end of the hose itself is much to my liking. It is one of the kind of shorter ones. It doesn't have a end on it the size of the smoking end to go into the hookah, so I really enjoy that. One thing that I do not like about this hose though, folks, is it does not have a removable tip. I much prefer my washables to have that removable tip, just simply for cleaning reasons. It makes it a little bit more difficult to clean when that tip does not come out. Alright, so I think I pretty much covered looks and the general aspects of it anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on in the hookah and show you some results as far as how it produces. I like to use some cocoa tips here. Of course, the hose itself did not come with that. I'm using my KM Blue Pear and a micro funnel bowl, smoking some R. Ross Evening Reward blend. It does produce pretty good clouds itself, so just going to show you those and tell you a little bit about the functionality of the hose. So it does have a very easy draw to it. Very, very easy, so it's very good in that aspect. Not hard at all to pull, as you can see. Flavor, it produces a very nice flavor. Not much ghosting going on right now. I just recently washed the hose, so I'm pretty good there. Alright, so has an easy draw, easy pull, looks great. To get into some of the things that I don't like about it, folks, I mentioned the tip was one thing. The other thing that I don't really care for about this hose, it is a great hose, don't get me wrong, don't start thinking too far ahead of me. I'm just trying to point out all the aspects. Alright, another thing I don't like about this hose, folks, is that it's not as really flexible, bendable as I would like it to be. If that makes sense, as you're holding it and as you're smoking it, you kind of have to kind of twist it and turn it in order to get, you know, that comfortable feel as you're smoking. Whereas in comparison with the Namur hose here, it's very, very bendable, very flexible. Wherever you go with it, it's going to go in that direction. This one, the Razan, you kind of have to work it a little bit and kind of twist it, which can sometimes lead to other issues, which in this case I'm not going to count it in the rating because it was kind of my fault, but I actually broke the connecting piece here underneath the braids. I fixed it on my own, and again, I'm not going to count that in my rating because, you know, I probably pulled it a little bit too hard, and really one of the times I was washing it, might have kind of abused it a little bit. So that's my fault. Otherwise, other than the bendability of it and the non-removable tip, it is a great hose. I love the hose and I use it quite often. As far as the flavor, I think it produces very good flavor, better than some washables out there. As you know, even though you have a washable hose, it's over time going to you're going to need to replace it a little bit. And I found with this hose, it takes a little bit longer of a time frame before you really have to replace it. So very good in that aspect. Overall rating, folks, again, it's a great hose. I'm going to take a point off for the bendability issue that I told you about, and I'm going to take 2 points off because that removable tip is a rather big factor for me. I really like a removable tip on a washable hose, so that is important to me. So overall rating, I'm going to give it a 7 for 10 for the Razan Abu Mahir washable hose. Performs great, looks great. Just those couple of factors for me, I have to deduct a few points. Otherwise, very noteworthy hose to check out. Highly recommendable. If you can get over those couple of aspects I pointed out, you might find this to be one of your favorite hoses. So definitely go and check it out. Razan Abu Mahir washable hose, folks. 7 for 10. DJ Maniac Mike signing out. Until next time, smoke on. See ya.